Alright, hello people, it's the Sergeant. I am back. I am back to doing the Starcraft thing, guys. Took a little break from Starcraft because of Diablo. In fact, you could see some friendly banter between myself and Manic. We're gonna get into some Diablo conversations after we wish each other some good luck and have funs. So I'm gonna say I'm back to this. That's what I told him. I'm like, back, you know? And he's like, let me speed it up a little bit. He's like, question mark. I'm like, Diablo Inferno, kick my ass, bro. And he's like, nice. He says he hasn't played it yet. Good game. And that's what I tell him. You know what? If you like Diablo, it's a good game, guys. If you haven't played it yet, you know, you played Diablo 1, Diablo 2. Manic is not a fan of the hack and slash. You know, it's a pretty accessible genre, I think. Anybody can get into it. But if you're not a fan, you're not a fan. What is Diablo? It's a pursuit of loot. That's all it is. It's grind loot. And you're going to repeat the same game several times until you get to the Inferno difficulty, and you're going to do the same thing over and over. Now, there hasn't been a PvP aspect to it yet. The game shipped without it. Now, some might say it's an incomplete build. Hey, I don't know. I'm not in the video game business. You know what I mean? I'm here to play. I'm here to consume said product. I'm not here to judge the product. I don't know anything about that. Anywho, back to StarCraft. So, the ladder's got locked. Season's over. I finished it top of my bronze ladder. I'm still not promoted. Oh snaps! Hold on, my boy's calling me right here. Yo, son, I'm commentating. Where are you at?
Oh. Nothing. I just calling to see what you're up to.
You can come over. I'm just commentating.
I like to go do some laundry.
All right. By the way, you're on the mic. You're on the mic right now. They can hear you. Well, I'm here. I'm gonna go to sleep later, like in a couple hours. So, all right, man.
Yeah.
Peace, bye. That's my boy, Molar. Anywho, so yeah, you know, back finished number 1, still not bronze. Oh, by the way, guys, let me just pause this. I'll get back to this thing real quick, and I'll explain to you what I did here. Cigarette. Shit, I lit the filter first. God damn it. This commentary is not starting off on a good spot. Let me get another cigarette. Be right back. Alright, we're going to have to go through this because this is going to be a long video. Anywho, so what I did here is filter StarCraft. In case you don't know, filter SC's channel. I do this thing where he's concentrating on solid macro builds. You get your expansion early, you put a bunkers up. While your expansion is building, you build 2 more barracks. While that's building, you build 2 refineries. As soon as you got enough gas, here's a scan, whatever, you dump 1 tech lab, reactor, so you need more marines than marauders. In any case, it helps to have a marauder composition at some point, but you know, early on, you don't, you know, just get more units, get as many as you want. Also, check out my view. This is what I see. I know that he doesn't have the expansion, and I keep scanning it. So as long as you get this economic lead in the beginning, nothing can hurt you. Okay? He might hurt you with some drops, and I saw they had a factor and he had a thing coming up to it. But you know, you can defend against that by having some vision. You have marines. In fact, rally if you like a production cycle or 2 in here, just defending against a drop. I mean, if the drops don't come, you can pull these marines out and go attack. Okay? Filter StarCraft says then you build a factory. As soon as that's done, you have gas. You throw a reactor, throw a starport, switch them up. You get medevacs, okay? Also, at some point, as soon as you get 100 gas, you research the whatchamacallits. Stem on your marines, okay? Here comes the switcheroo. It is late. The switcheroo is late. Switch them. See, the switcheroo needs to happen quicker. That way you have your medevacs coming out at 10 minutes, okay? And nothing's coming out, okay? Nothing's coming out because I don't know how to play, okay? There's some brown shit, bro. Anywho, another thing, guys, to remember. Okay, also start your +1 as soon as you got money for it and gas. Now, this is defended. It's not a lot. If he was to come and siege tank me, I'd be dead. All right, these guys would melt. So I tried to roll some, throw some siege tanks out. It's still my vision. Let's switch to everybody vision. What is he doing? He's still not on the second base. I am well ahead of him. Okay, he has siege tanks, but he's not doing it. He's bunkering up. Now he's building his expansion. Now, I was going to decide I was going to move as soon as my medevacs come out. And where are they? Oh, actually, you know what? I attempted to do a drop. And, yeah, that didn't work out too good. You guys are coming back. Okay, neat little trick, guys. When you have injured units, I didn't know this, just found out about it today. Can you believe it? If you click on your SCV, see this says repair? If you right click on this repair, it will set the SCV on auto repair mode. So he'll repair any injured vehicles in front of him, okay? So whenever you move out with siege tanks or you move out with Thors, throw a couple SCVs with that, set them to auto repair, and they'll auto repair your units, okay? Now, I know I'm ahead. Let's see my vision again. I know it doesn't have a expansion. I know I'm ahead. Always on this map, stick guys out here because they'll give you vision on both this. And if your opponent grabs a gold and you don't know about it, you're gonna be in pretty bad shape. Now I'm banking money hardcore. So what I do, I throw more production buildings. Basically, what I want to do is I want to go as big as I can before I finally move in and crush him. Okay. By the way, guys, don't smoke. It's bad. It's a disgusting, filthy habit.
Add-on complete.
Okay. So I'm pretty solid. Let's check out my units here. Yeah, I have, what am I, red? Yeah, I have way more units than he does. All right.
Research
A lot more.
complete.
He has more tanks, but I have 52 Marines. I have twice as many SCVs. All right. So I'm kind of in this mode that I don't move out until I feel like I could crush him or get crushed. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Upgrade complete.
So that's why he still hasn't attacked me, by the way. I build a ghost just for the fun of it, because you know, whenever we play a Terran, sometimes you get into these stalemates where it's tank line versus tank line, and the thing that to break a tank line is ghosts and nukes. Okay, so this is a cool tactic right here, guys. On this map, when you have these kind of elevated positions, what you do is you set up your siege right outside, and chances are the main is pretty small, relatively speaking, and chances are you're gonna have some production buildings within range of your siege line, and just float these guys over, float them over, you know, and see, and that gives vision to the tanks, and boom. All right, now he has a Viking. Viking's dead to Marines quick. Okay,
complete.
now I saw
Mineral
Banshee,
field
right,
depleted.
and Banshee's, look at these Marines melt to this tank fire. Okay, Banshee can take out tanks, but you got Marines, and since you have 2 command centers, which are orbital commands,
Upgrade
you could have scans. You have enough SCVs to mine minerals. You don't need mules anymore, so you could scan for Banshees. Okay, so at the same time, I'm still pumping out units. Let's see, my production never stops. I'm building a nuke. Nice. So goes during the fun. I decided to have some. I know I won this game. Okay, I don't won this game because I have way more stuff. He's contained. He's not expanding. If he expands, I'd know about it. Now I built 2 Vikings because I need to get Banshees out, and Banshees get taken care of quick by the Vikings. All right, you just scan, and the Vikings will do the rest. Here, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like, ow! I sent my ghost out. Ah, he's gonna die. Poor guy. I try to build this up. Here comes the scan. Oosh!
Mineral field
Dead.
depleted.
Still building stuff. Well, many engagement with the Banshees. They're not gonna do anything. Now you might get scared. Look at these. There's an army here. Banshees, because they're cloaked, they tend to intimidate people. But as long as you got scans,
Nuclear missile ready.
it's not a problem. Okay. Here's a moment of temporary insanity. I don't know what I'm doing here. My tanks are not sieged up. They're not covering my Marines.
Mineral
These guys are gonna get
depleted.
eaten up. See? That was a bad engagement on the part. But I'm still twice the supply. Okay? Still twice the supply.
Mineral field
Now I know
depleted.
he's gonna view this as a confrontation that he won, and he's gonna think that I'm behind. So he's gonna push out.
Mineral
with,
field depleted.
Let me see, everyone view. He's gonna push out with this. I knew he's gonna do this. I knew it. And that's why these guys are coming in. And this is where I get a little bit lucky. I knew he's coming in because of my vision. And I siege up my tank just in time. And this made him up. Okay? Now, don't be afraid to do this, guys, against Terrans or whoever. When you feel like you're locked into some kind of a stalemate type of deal, you send the guys around. Waypoint them around, send another force. He cannot defend. Well, people could defend if they're awesome. But 2-prong attacks are hard to defend, alright? So send like a little force. See, I chase up his command and try to expand again while I expand in 2 places. Send a little force and then block him off right here. He's pretty much blocked. He can't do anything. This thing runs away. I'm amassing a gigantic army again. I'm almost maxed. Let me see what's happening here. Sorry if this commentary is not as funny, guys. I'm just kind of a little hungover from last night, you know. Sergeant went to a club last night, you know, clubbed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little dancing, some cocktails. So I'm a little tired. But I want to do this commentary because I have fans and my fans need me. Alright. This probably should have gotten a little better in my favor, but his army still gets cleaned up. His medevacs die. If I was Marine King Prime, I probably would have attacked with these guys on this point. Do some solid micro. Yeah, the Banshee's not a problem. Don't be afraid of the Banshee. These guys are mining. This guy is not doing anything. I send these Vikings back because Banshees were coming, and I'm kind of light on Marines. Marines are, by the way, never forget your upgrades, which I forgot. But I'm maxed. You know, when you max, build something else. You have 2,600 minerals. And here I decide to go for the coup de grace, man. The 5-finger exploding heart technique right here, bro. Here comes. Do that. He's discombobulated. He doesn't know what to do. I got him held off on 2 fronts. Banshees are not going to do anything. These Marines will melt. I don't know why I'm not scanning. There's a scan. This is dead. This is dead. Wow, this is happening here. These guys are happening here. And at this point, just go ahead and rush in there, man. This doesn't matter anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just building units while I'm being attacking. And melt. And this guy says maybe I should try Diablo. LOL FFGG. Misclick. But he's a cool guy, you know, GG when he left. It's awesome. It was a good game. Check out the video, tell me what you think. I'm going to do a couple more commentaries, upload them because I know you guys want them. This has been the Sergeant. Peace.